got complacent, the fight's
good work. Now that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back. Good.
You had everything in the bag, and now
The bell rings and we start the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Catch and shoot. Looking to land the hook. That counter shot lands. A hook scores. Let's see if they go to the body.
How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him, I've got to frustrate him, I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills, step at them. Don't fight with fire. Use pain.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Robinson in that last round. As bad as boxing judging could be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that fight. Here's the bell starting round 4. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge
이쪽이 격됐어.
My motto is, if it's not broken,
Point
why
like that.
change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won the
That jab misses. And he scores with the counter. Just missed with that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Wanting to land the left hook, but was not successful. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
With the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this thinking.
Here we go around the first big shot. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you want to stand down.
Talk about punches and
bunches. Exceptional bench speed.
Brothers, Todd, you cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Good counter punching. Misses with the jab. Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
やばいよ。結局対戦ゲームだからね。
That jab
相手の
now
癖をね、読まなきゃいけない。やっぱり。それでトールに勝てるっては違うね。でもトールは下手なんだよ。下手。
He threw a punch and just got countered. That hook was off target. Nice counter. Trying to land that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight,
今な
because if they
6 ぐらい
haven't,
じゃない
it's going to be
6までい
absolute
った。
Getting your time in already. Right. Go out there. Take his confidence away. Go out, bury it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. You were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
On to the 6th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake
これ
things
6
up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won hands down.
これが違う。怖いよ。
Here's a counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower, calm, because you can panic, you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
そんなのできないんか。
Deciding to let it
もうどっちか倒れるんだ。
here in this round. The
いやー、意外と倒れないんだよ。
That counter punch caught him clean. Good counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. That jab doesn't find a home. Nice counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about what we saw in that last round. Decided 3 minutes we just saw.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Come on, you're better than that.
You've done all that work all the way. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit. So he can't figure you out.
Round 7, here we
お
go.
お、逆転した。
Great
逆転し
round.
た
Let's see if they can build
完全に逆転した
on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won hands down.
しかないね、それは。
Well done with that counter shot. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Power, that power might be the do or die. That power might be the
That jab won't score. Can't land that jab. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. And he wasn't. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Continue on. Just 10 seconds to go.
I need to see that again.
仕上げ立ち上がり俺言ったでしょもう立ちましたさすがにね立ちましたまだまだからですよ
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Go back up. Took a deep breath. Got
いやこれはまずいな
Get on with the job.
いやーいや今までのこれがもうすべて繰り返しファイナルファイナルじゃない多分
Just keep him on the end of that jab and you'll get your time to be confident.
マジで同点がないかも
And we enter the 8th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Those counter punches have to hurt. That jab doesn't score. You've seen in the past in this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Can't find a home for that jab. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable. Or you play calm, play calm.
That left hook doesn't find its target. Hook misses. Every time, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills. That's level. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
いや取られたすげえいい勝負すげえいい勝負すげえ勝負だよねすごかった ストレートめっちゃ使いました。
うん。